everybody, my name is Bearman, and welcome back to another episode of Exploring Mass Effect, where we go through everything Mass Effect. We're going to be going through all three games. Maybe after all this is said and done, which will be a while from now, we'll go through Andromeda as well, and the next game that they make, which they've already announced that there was going to be another one. There's a lot of things we will see today that we will not cover in this video. They will be dived into at a later date, because if I try to cover everything that I saw, every little thing that had a background to it today, it would make this video quite long, and I'm trying to split them up into specific what we're specifically seeing today. So before further ado, let's get into it. Welcome to Eden Prime, everyone. This is the very first planet that you see in the entirety of the trilogy. That's a really loud noise right there behind me. But it starts off a little slow, and then you get hit right in the face with something. And a lot of leaves falling down, a lot of stuff. These giant towers here. Sorry if I talk a little bit weird. I've been having trouble talking past couple of days. These giant towers here are actually gigantic, you can call them dorms. It's where everybody that's here on this colony actually lives to use the most space, be the most space efficient that they could be. This planet, just to give you a little bit of a...
What the hell are those? Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Yeah, thanks for explaining that. This region, obviously this is in the Milky Way. You have to play Andromeda if you want to see anything outside of the Milky Way. It's in the Exodus cluster. The days here are 64.1 hours long. It's a human colony, and it was founded in 2152. Approximately, the population was in 2186 was 4.2 million, around there, around anywhere between 3.5 to 4 million people here. Pre-invasion, all those goodies. I can see myself. It was actually one of the first human colonies set up outside of the Sharon Mass Relay, which is...
Oh God, what happened here?
I saw that pop in for that plant. Which is the Mass Relay in Sol, the solar system that Earth is in. Today, in this episode, we're going to be seeing our first glimpse at what the combat kind of feels like in the remaster. Ooh, I've missed those noises. There's no lock on.
Here it comes.
Oh, just shit. Is it gonna explode? What is that? Oh, dude, I love the noises. Okay, what did I just get finished with? Ooh. Ooh. Nice
Got
hit.
some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm
That's
gonna
not
check
good.
it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Okay.
Ripped right through his shields. We're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Oh, I thought I was looking at Gaiden for a second. That was just the perfect... What happened? Why did the game turn first person? But, this planet was heavily developed by the Alliance and, various corporations. Because of how well anything from Earth could actually live here. it was really habitable for anything, any plants, any people. Nice oxygen everywhere. Let me explain the Alliance here for a second, after we see this. There's Ashley Williams. She will be taking the place of Jenkins here in a second.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Okay, now that we're in here and in this dialogue and we can't be really distracted during this, I'm going to continue to explain what the Alliance is, because Shepard, Cade Nalenko, which is the guy we're already with, Jenkins, the guy that just died, and Ashley Williams here, are all in the Alliance military. The Alliance is the representative body of Earth and all human colonies in Citadel space. Citadel space is the space that the Citadel and its council are all ruling over, is where they have jurisdiction, as you could say. So basically, the main point of the Alliance is their humanities military. You don't really hear very much about any of the other stuff they do. They do exploring and a whole bunch of other stuff, but military is the main point that it kind of gets put across.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Our first piece of armor. Now, all three of these games are going to be are going to act different in the way that everything works. See, there are enemies down there, but most of the time in these games, some encounters can be a little bit more difficult than others. The first encounter with the Geth that we just had, they didn't have shields, they just had health. Now it's introducing shields on the enemies. Uh-oh. And we can obviously melee attack and throw wherever the hell that is. But right here is where the Prothean beacon. That takes a long time to explode. That's like a trap instead of a grenade. This is where the Prothean beacon was unearthed, and it has been moved. Okay, here we go.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Saving content thing. Oh yeah, I remember that. It's just freezing.
Up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Okay, Nollis. Since we have some time, there's going to be a little bit of fighting in between here and the end of this mission. Well, we're about to see
Camp hard.
part of what's happening here.
Ambush.
What I was gonna say though, the robots that put them up there are called the Geth, and these are called husks. The spikes that they stick them on
We're still alive.
What did they
actually
do to
swaps
them?
out the organic material from the humans, and swaps it for mechanical, and they're controlled. They're basically zombies, robot zombies, which is kind of cool and horrible and terrifying at the same time. That doesn't really do all that much damage. Not in the slightest. Oh my... Open. Oh yeah, that's right. This game doesn't reload. There's no reloading in this game. I remember now.
That door. It's closed.
Oh, I thought it was gonna blink and I had to... Yeah, okay. It's been quite a while since I've played this.
Thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll
Wait a
protect
second.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay.
Wait a second.
It looks like everyone's
Hold.
gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation.
What did I see on his
Do you
shoulder?
know what happened to the beacon?
It was
It's the
moved to
same as she's
spaceport
got.
this morning.
I thought it was a server
Manuel and
symbol.
I
We'll
stayed
talk
behind
about
to
them
help
later.
pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
That was a loud ass noise. Yeah, go lie down. Take your happy pills. But as you can see, there's a lot of crates around with stuff in it, with healing items, with not ammo apparently, upgrades. Totally forgot that this was a thing. Another cutscene. Nihilus?
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Pop. Saren just capped our boy Nihilus. Taken out of the game as soon as the game begun.
Off in the distance.
Look at the size of it.
Where? There it is, baby. There he go. Don't leave me. Let's finish these guys off there so I can talk. Got him. Okay. Once again, you never played it. Go play it. Go watch your first playthrough. Go play with yourself. I don't care. What I'm about to talk about is literally the entire point of these games, but you don't figure that out until much later. That ship that just flew off wasn't a ship, as they will talk about it as a ship this entire game. That was not a ship, it is a living being made of metal. It's a robo, it's an AI, it's a Reaper. His name is Sovereign, and Sovereign got his little magical tentacles in Saren's brain, and he's massaging his brain to think about, let's kill everybody. That's
Commander.
basically how it works.
It's Nihilus.
Yep.
A Turian? You know him?
He's a Spectre. He was with us in the room.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was
He didn't really
hiding
sneak up. He
from
just
those
really,
creatures.
he kind of just walked up. But whatever.
My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
I'm not going to ask him that because I know exactly why he's behind there. He's behind there because he was just sleeping.
We need
He's
to find
being
that
lazy.
beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Dude was being lazy. He went back there for a nap. Got it. Everything started happening. How is this gonna sit still and let us talk over here? Really gonna let us just sit over here and have a nice little conversation with the dude behind the crate that almost got shot in the head. I see. Guess what, game? I don't have powers, but they do, and they can use them on their own accord. On the original, like I played the original, just the normal version, I would be dead right now. There's one behind there. I would be absolutely dead. So it seems like the health system might have been tweaked a little bit, and the damage and all that. Because I can do that. I can run up on one of these. I can run up on the... no reloading. Don't crash. Oh, I'm so not used to this. I played this on a... played this on Xbox. Obviously. Xbox 360. So,
Set the charges. Destroy the entire
originally, I'm playing on a
colony.
PlayStation
Leave
now.
no evidence that we were here.
Saren here is also a Spectre, like Nihilus was, but he's an evil Spectre. And since he is trusted, nobody's going to believe us when we say he's evil as all get out. Now we have the sequence where we defuse some bomber bombs. You know what I was thinking of? There's elevators in this game to serve as loading screens. I wonder how fast they're going to be.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
So this sequence is basically just this. You get 5 minutes to turn off 4 bombs, and there's enemies spread out through here. Not all that hard at all. Again, this is the first mission. Don't want to throw something that'll squish you in 5 seconds immediately. So we're just going to disarm all these bombs. Hopefully those 2 guys that's coming up on me won't get here. And we'll be back once we get past this. I just realized this. Shepard's got a dump truck on him. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, let's get rid of this last bomb. Where is it? Uh-oh. This is the beacon, by the way. We might have a slight problem on our hands here. No, we don't. There's the last bomb. Go down there and see what the beacon is all about. Now, this part that's coming up actually changes depending on which gender you picked at the beginning. Whether you're male or female Shepard depends on who is becomes an idiot in the next cutscene. and tries to interact with the beacon. So me being a male shepherd, it will be Ashley that becomes the idiot. But if you're a female, it would be Caden, and you jump in there to try to pull him away, and it locks onto you instead of them.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request immediate
amazing.
evac.
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Here we go with a vision, baby.
No, don't touch it. You dare.
And it blows up. Saren could use it. Shepard used it. Blows up. Can only be used twice. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It doesn't make sense to really make sense to him either. There's the ship that I was talking about. Looks like a giant squid spider, doesn't it? Kind of just like, yeah, just a squid actually. Just a giant squid. Space squid.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Kind of sound like a black-ass zombie there. That was a good scream, man. There's the loading screen with the big spinny thing. That's a mass relay.
Doctor Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard.
Oh, you have black
How are you
hair.
feeling?
I always remember you with gray and white hair.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something
Dang.
happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
The bottom one is more technically correct, but we're just gonna say we're a dream. It was a dream because we're not gonna be a dick in this one.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Perfectly fine,
Glad to
CO.
hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Jenkins. Hopefully they went and picked his body up and gonna notify his family and everything, all
I
that.
don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
And we can repeatedly say that? Awesome.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
That was a mistake. That's perfectly fine.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Yeah, but shouldn't there have been, like, interstellar camera or something? I mean, you have all kinds of other crap. I mean...
You said you needed to see me in
every once in a while we'll be angry.
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Council kind of has a stick up their butt. So they're not going to immediately believe us. So the next section of this game is entirely in the Citadel, which is where the Council is housed. It's a gigantic, beautiful space station, which we'll see just in a minute.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Another reason, another Turian that hates us, apparently.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way.
Well, we kind of are.
Don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
I'll give you an idea why a lot of the different species of aliens and stuff are mad at us, at the human race, because they're expanding too far. They're cutting into the Traverse, which is a dumb thing to do. Entirely stupid. They're creating colonies outside of Council space in the Traverse, which is just outlaws galore. You're bound to get raided, pillaged, you know, the entire thing that Genghis Khan would have done to your little village if you didn't bow down to him, or whatever, however that worked. But, in the short amount of time, very short compared to the other species, they're trying to go, by what they explained already, they want to try and go for a council seat, which only 4 species have that. Asari, Solarian, Turian. Oh, shit. Have I been getting that wrong? Oh, I have. I was thinking ahead. There's only 3 seats. Asari, Solarian, and Turian. Oh no, that's going to make people mad, isn't it? Again, it's been quite a long time, because I was always used to the 4. So, there's only 3. They want to go for one of the seats. And the other species that have embassies on the Citadel have been there a crazy amount of time and haven't even been considered for a seat on the council, yet humanity wants one. They're expanding so fast that all the other aliens are thinking they're getting too big for their pants, in other words.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war, He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Okay, the other video description is updated. The first video description is updated. I have no idea why I did not think of that. So, here's the thing. In all three of these games, there's missions and side missions specifically for your crewmates, and the final big set piece always ends up, if somebody usually doesn't like you or you haven't done enough for them, they usually either get offed, which is you have to do absolutely everything for all of them if you want to see them in the next game. There are some characters you will not see in the next game very much or will not be on your team, but if you want them to survive in the first place, you have to do all their missions. So I'm going to talk to Ashley here, even though I really don't care about her at all. In fact, we're still going to do it to keep her alive.
The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You would not be here if Jenkins was still alive. You would have stayed on that rock that was on fire.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
I don't know what that is. To be honest, I've never really talked to her when she said, "Hey, Commander." So I've never heard of that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
Star of Earth?
I've seen friends
Is that what that
die
means?
before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
2 Paragon points. We want a crap ton of those. Doctor, unless they specifically call me out, I'm not going to do this, because in between missions every time I will go around and talk to every single person that I can on the ship just to further everything. Don't quite remember those. Oh yeah, I do remember those stairs. Yeah, I remember those stairs. But we have to tell Joker to get on with it. Let's head on over to the Citadel to see the Council.
I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Yo. Mass Effect 1 introduction to the Citadel. In every game, there is a big introduction to this specific space station. And it is amazing with every game, and it gets better with every game. It's magical and amazing. Just watch.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Sorry, notification was on. Did that every time, leave them on.
Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
You even heard it in the first place. I don't really know how loud that was. I felt it vibrate. Well, in the dock we go. Normandy SR1. top-of-the-line Alliance ship, built with the help of different species. There's a lot of ways you can go in this game. You can actually be racist towards, or speciesists towards the other alien species.
The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
See, there's only 3.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action.
See,
you don't get to make
demands. There's no evidence.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
And this is Udina, the ambassador for humanity.
I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Exactly, because they're all dicks. None of them pay attention to anybody. They just sit there and argue, but that's enough about everything. Well, we've seen a lot. The Citadel is quite beautiful, and it's also a place of horrible freaking elevators that I remember from originally playing this game. But we'll see about that in the next episode, and we'll talk a little bit about all the places we're going in the Citadel, because the next episode will be completely inside the Citadel. If we get through everything, which I'm sure we won't. Whatever happens, like, subscribe, share, and all those other goody goodies, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.